Hi, my name is Brian, and thanks for taking the time to watch this video today. For my Week 5 assignment, I'd like to address a few concerns regarding our physical fitness testing within the military, more specifically testing within the United States Air Force. And it's unfortunate, or unfortunately it seems, that all too often members seem to or tend to blame the evaluator themselves or the test itself, rather than just take a deep dive into the culture of overall fitness and health and lifelong fitness, we'll say. But given the differences, the many differences among testing and the counseling, this is base to base across the Air Force. Many airmen have experienced a lot of problems, a lot of frustrations, a lot of failures, but most commonly regarding their own technique and the form that's used during that fitness evaluation itself. However, most of that criticism and or the complaints all seem to stem from the airmen's own poor dietary choices and the lack of their own personal regimen, and more so than the actual test or the evaluator or their own desired technique. And then unfortunately, the Air Force as an organization, regardless of the endless effort to adapt to its people, seems to receive all the criticism. And while I'd agree that there may be many issues in the way that the military tests their personnel, I'd also be more inclined to say that airmen should be more in tune with not only their test score or what they can get on the test and chasing minimums, they should be chasing maximums, but also more importantly, their overall health and conditioning. But based on these current trends and the potential for future issues, future failures, what I would plan to do would be plan to provide informative, nutritional value briefings combined with dietary counseling, and then the proper workout regimens that go along with that. And along with just offering the programs would also be a continued explanatory guidance. And this would be happening at the door. This would be in week 3, week 4 of basic training. And then from there, just a continued service. And that could be done through CBTs. And I'll get to that too. But something that we can do to initiate this information when members can benefit the most. And that's right there at the start of the career. Week 3, week 4, basic military training. And then from there, just go along with continued guidance along the way. We do it with everything else. We do annual training for security, so why not go ahead and do it for what we can do for the fitness culture as well, and that would be providing that sound dietary advice and counseling throughout the career. But with that continued guidance along the way throughout the military career, I think that the organization could really benefit. And we'd get out front of this. So as an old chief of mine used to always say, is be left of bang, bang being the occurrence. And we don't want to be on the right side of that. So how do we get left of bang? And bang again being these potential failures. And the best way would be by addressing these concerns and then teaching sound dietary habits early on in someone's career. And then to really make that difference, we don't just enforce fitness standards, but we would also be providing continued nutritional counseling throughout somebody's military career. And how would I do this? I would do this by introducing personal app software. Similar to that, what's in the book, Eat This, Not That. And then I'd like to implement something called Fitbit, and that would be the fitness improvement computer-based training. So again, CBTs, something that someone can just plug into if you have a Q&A session, lessons learned, whatever it is that we could do, but more in line with something similar to that of Fat Loss Unlocked, and principles of what to eat, when to eat it, and how to combine certain nutrients to optimize performance. But especially knowing that all of our military careers have the potential to rest heavily upon at our fitness level. So just knowing that, you would want to make the changes and not only provide dietary information or tell somebody to eat less and run more. What I would want to do is say, this is how you do it. Eat the right foods at the right time for optimal performance. And I guess from there, I would say that would be enough at this point. And I would say, again, thanks for tuning in. And I'm very hopeful to make an impact and changes in the near future. And wishing everyone out there a wonderful day. And again, thanks for listening.